Hello again. This is Martha with Living the One Light. And today I have been asked to make a video for you on how to channel. For the past several months, I've been getting a lot of questions about how I channel or how people can channel, or people coming to me and saying, I feel like I'm supposed to channel, but I don't know how to start. And I got another message from somebody asking the same thing over this past weekend, so gave me a little ding that because my answer to her was, in my head, was no. She asked if I know of any resources for how to channel, and in my mind I thought no, except myself. So it suddenly clicked with me, okay, it's time to make a video for those of you who have this feeling of you either feel like you're supposed to channel, or people have suggested to you in your life that you should channel, or you've wondered about what is channeling, and you get the feeling that you've got something pretty beautiful or amazing that needs to come through you. Because my opinion is that most of us do, and that's a big part of why we're here. Not necessarily to be quote unquote channels, but a big part of what I believe and what I've been told is that the way that Spirit puts it to me is that we each are a song. We each are a medicine, or we each are. Another way I thought of it a couple weeks ago was it's like we're each divine tuning forks, right? And so we're each unique, and we're like snowflakes, right? So each of us is very intricate and beautiful in our pure essence of who our soul is, and we are needed here to resonate at whatever frequency or at whatever song that is that's supposed to come through that that particular set of intricate, beautiful designs that is our literal actual soul body. And nobody could be identical to that, just like no snowflake could be identical to another one, right? And so no sound or song that's supposed to come through us, in whatever form that happens to be, could be identical. And so the big goal of the work I'm doing and what I'm being asked to be here for is to help people to wake up and remember who they are, and what their snowflake looks like, or what that song is that's coming through them, and then also to help clear the channel, literally the actual energetic channels that allow us to be clear as the beautiful design that we are, each of us, right? So it's kind of like, if you imagine that tuning fork, it's like we're each born as a beautiful, pure, divine tuning fork, and then society or karma or past life crap or current life crap gets stuck to that tuning fork, and we have a lot of shoulds and a lot of trauma or pain or things that let's say it sticks kind of like gunk onto the tuning fork. And so in order to be the pure channel, or the pure, sing our pure soul song, it's like we need to have some kind of process, most of us, of clearing our tuning fork, right? So that we can just be clear and our song can just sing. And so I've gone through my own long process of doing that over the past 7-8 years ish, probably longer, but at least that long, consciously. And so, and that some people have more of that needs to happen, and some people have less. I know of 2 people, maybe, who really just haven't needed that whole clearing process to happen. But most people do. And so that's a thing in and of itself. But in terms of how to channel, quote unquote, another thing I'm being asked to say is that there are a lot of different kinds of channeling, right? So some people, like my definition of channeling essentially is that divine light can come through our bodies and our energetic bodies clearly and uninhibited. And so that we get that pure song, whatever it is. And the song can be words, it can be paintings, it can be just the way that we are in the world. Like if, your song happens to be working with children and you're just beautifully attuned to them, that's another version of quote unquote channeling to me. It's just really a matter of allowing our souls to shine. That's how I would define it. But in terms of, directly channeling words or directly channeling images, the way that, again, I experience it is when we can get in the flow of divine light. Or at least that's how I experience it. Is like I feel an orb of light essentially descend on me, and it comes through my heart and through my hands. And that's been happening for me for a long time. Well, since I was 21, I'm 42 now, so 21 years. That's been happening for me for that long, in terms of doing energy work and healing, coming through my heart and my hands. But it's just in the past little over a year that has translated into coming through words. And so, almost a year ago is when I channeled my first book, Living the One Light, and then last month was when I channeled my second book, which is going to come out on Amazon very soon. It's called Gaia Speaks. And now I'm starting to channel my third book. So, anyway, I'm going to take a minute. I'm being asked to just channel a message for you about channeling. So let's see what they want to say. So hello. We are coming to you today from the innermost cosmos. We are a set of beings that is really essentially you. A different vibration of you, higher or deeper, more aware version, perhaps, of you and of all of us, really. And we are sitting in this place in the deep inner cosmos, where we all remember everything. And those of you who are asking these questions about how to channel, we're so glad that you're asking that. Because that means that you are starting to wake up and remember all of us and where you came from and who you really are and why you agreed and wanted to come to the planet at this time in your current body. And we're so happy you are starting to remember. So, what we want to say to you about remembering how to do what you're calling channeling is really just a matter of remembering what it is like to open yourself to all of who we are, all of who we all are. And it is like you call this channeling because you are a channel. Like you're literally a channel of light and wisdom of the all that is. That's a big part of why you came to this planet, was to be a conduit between this reality you have on the planet Earth, who also is a channel of light and a conduit of many, many, many dimensions. You came to be a conduit between her and your Earth body and the remainder, all of the rest of all of existence. Because the all of existence is exactly where we all come from, of course. It's only logical, right? Your human logical brain certainly would agree that we can't possibly not come from everything. It's a very complicated sentence. But essentially, we have to come from everything because anything would come from everything. So when you're wanting to open up your channels to allow this everything to come through you, this is you remembering all of who you are. And so for those of you who are having this feeling that you want to quote unquote channel, we would like you to just try certain things out. Just try sitting down in a quiet spot where hopefully you can have no distractions for 15-20 minutes at least, and if you're able to put your feet on the ground and sit squarely in a chair or on the ground, and allow your body to be upright, and just feel that you have this channel that goes directly from the cosmos all the way through your top of your head, through your whole body, and it goes down into the earth. And this always exists. It's just how you're made, how you're built. And you can just feel this openness, this channel, and let your mind go. And just start with this. Let this be your first step to trying out this channeling. Just feel this white light, or whatever color of light that you feel coming through the top of your head, through your whole body, down into the earth. Feel that light filling you up, opening you up, clearing you out, clearing you up. And just take a deep breath. And just sink into yourself for a minute and feel the stillness, this deep, deep, deep stillness and this quiet. And then just hear whatever you hear or see whatever you see, and there's absolutely no wrong way to do this. There's no right way to do this. This is just you reconnecting with you. This is you reconnecting with us. This is you reconnecting with all that is, which is you. So it's completely okay. There's nothing you can possibly do wrong here. And just feel us rejoicing and saying hi, because we're so happy that you're remembering us and remembering this and remembering yourself. And just feel us smiling through your heart, because we're so happy to see you. And then as you feel like it, just take a moment and let flow any words, any images, write them down or speak them into a recording, or draw whatever you feel called, how you feel moved to draw or speak or write, or dance, or move your body, do whatever it is that you feel called to do. This is a remembering of who you are, and there's only one version of you, so you will know what you're being called to do, and it may be many things, and it might change from one minute to the next. It's all okay. So if this is a new experience for you, we just encourage you to try this several times over and over again and just let things flow. It's like an opening of the channel and giving it practice to kind of clear out the pipes in a sense. And we're going to leave you just with that one lesson and one thing to try out. And when you're ready, come back to us. Come back to Martha and ask for the next step or another lesson. And we will always be here, because we always are here. And we're so happy to connect with you. Thank you for being here. See you soon. Okay, well, that was their message for you. So I'd love to hear how that feels for you, especially for those of you who have been feeling the call to learn how to channel. And they're clearly very dedicated to helping with this, so I'd love to make more videos for you as you try this out and feel ready for other suggestions or lessons from them. Please connect with me and I will connect with them, and I'm here to help you connect with them and with your own spiritual wisdom, and most of all, I'm here to help your soul song to shine. So I also do one-on-one work with people, and I do have my first book on Amazon, which is Living the One Light, and it is a channel guide for people who are going through the spiritual awakening process, which, if you're one of the people feeling called to channel, you probably either have gone through that spiritual awakening process or you're right in the middle of it. So you're who I'm here to serve. For real. And then my website is www.livingtheonelight.com. You can also email me at livingtheonelight@gmail.com. And yeah, subscribe to this YouTube channel. There's many ways to stay in touch. Go to my Facebook page, Living the One Light. And soon my Gaia Speaks book will be coming out, and that book actually gives, it's a book channeled by Gaia, and it's essentially all about opening up and clearing our energy bodies in connection with the earth and in connection with the cosmos. So it goes more into depth in how to open and clear and allow things to flow as they are meant to flow through you in particular. So that'll be coming out very soon, and I will say more about that when it does. But please connect with me anytime you feel called to. Talk to you soon. Bye.